everybody, so today I'm going to be doing this really dramatic look. Now, it's inspired off of a picture that I found on Google, and if you want to look at that picture, I will post a link below to it, since I don't believe I can show it in the video due to copyright, so I will have that link below. Now, if you look at the picture and you kind of go to the link and you check it out, it does kind of look like I copied it, but I didn't. This look is inspired because the lip color is different since I don't have the lip color that they use. The eyeshadow placement is different except for on the lid. On the lid it's pretty much copied, and then the eyeshadow in the picture is brought out farther towards the hairline. I didn't want to do that just because, in my opinion, it just didn't look as, I guess, toned down as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be very bright, and I wanted it to be very dramatic, but I wanted to tone it down from what it looked like in the picture. I still really like the way the look is in the picture, but it was a little bit too dramatic for me. The blush is also very bright, very stark, very like hot pink. I didn't do that. I blended my blush out because I didn't want it to be too kind of like bright lips, bright cheeks, and bright eyes all at once. I just felt like it'd be overpowering, and I felt like nobody would want to try it out if I did that. Now you can see the blush does kind of connect to the eyeshadow in the picture, and it does kind of just go out towards the hairline and just connects all together, but I felt like that was again too dramatic, and I didn't want to recreate it that way, so it's basically just an inspirational look. The only part that I copied is just the placement and the colors on the actual lid of my eye. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you want to see how to get it, just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off this look, like always, I primed my eye with an eyeshadow primer. Today I used my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I applied my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk all over my lid and up to my brow, and I applied some along my lower lash line since eyeshadow is going to be placed there. So the first color I'm going to start off with is our crease color, as you can see, and I'm starting off with this color from my 120 palette, and I'm taking that on an angled brush. Now I'm just going to get some of that product. You don't want to take too much because you want to be really careful since it is a cut crease. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off. Now you don't want the crease color to connect to the outer corner. You kind of just want it to be slightly above, and you want it to go all the way to our inner corner. So I'm going to start in the inner corner and work our way out. Once you have that color placed in your crease, it doesn't have to be completely perfect, but you want to make sure that you have the majority of the color right in here in the inner portion of your eye, just because we're doing another color right here, and it's just going to be focused on the outer portion, so you just want to concentrate your crease color right here. So now what I'm going to be doing is taking a low Cornell flat shader brush, and I'm going into the other side of my 120 palette, and I'm taking this yellow, and then I'm going to take the yellow right below it. So I'm first taking that more matte kind of canary yellow, tap off the extra because this does have a lot of fallout, and what we're going to do is we're going to work it onto our lid, and you want to make sure you get right up against the crease, and what you can do is use this brush to kind of cut the crease a little bit more and just kind of fix up any lines that you have in the crease to make it a little bit more straight and more rounded. Once you have the yellow on your lid, just the way you want it, and once you kind of cleaned up your crease color, we're going to go into a little bit more of the canary yellow. We're not using that more shimmery yellow just yet. We're just going to take this canary yellow and apply it to our lower lash line, just on the inner third, and make sure you kind of bring this color out really around your tear duct. So you want to make sure you bring this color out just a little bit farther than you normally would an inner corner highlight, and blend it into the crease color. With this same little Cornell brush, I'm taking that more shimmery yellow, and I'm going to just apply this onto the center of my lid and blend it out, just because I want to add a little bit of dimension to my eye and not just have all the colors be matte. Now I'm going into a Sigma E30 brush, and I'm just going to blend out above our crease color just to make sure it's more blended looking and not as harsh. So I'm just going to blend above. You don't want to blend below because you want this to be a really like stark line. So just blending it out, and you can blend the purple up to your brow bone because the blue that we're putting will go on top without making it look too muddy. Taking an angled brush and a little bit more of our crease color, we're just going to kind of wing this out slightly, and all you're going to be doing is drawing the wing. You don't want to wing it out too much, so just make sure it's really slight, and take the same Sigma E30 brush and just blend this so that it's more of a pointed edge instead of just a round edge. With another Sigma E30 brush, we're going into the same side of our palette that has the yellow, and I'm taking these two colors right here and I'm mixing them together. So I'm just going to grab those two colors onto my brush, just go back and forth between the two colors so that they mix together to create more of a like bluish green, as you can see, instead of just a blue or just a green separately. So I'm just going to blend this onto my brow bone, and I'm also going to take this along my lower lash line and blend it into the yellow that we have already. And just wing it out and make sure it goes towards the edge of the purple we extended in our crease. Now we're going back into an angled brush, and you can take any shimmery black you want. I'm just going to take this one from my 120 palette, and I'm just going to grab just a little bit of that. You want to make sure you tap off all the extra because you really don't want a lot of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the cut between the yellow and the purple more defined. But as you can see, you don't want it to be completely blended out because the line should be very significant. So we're just going to go over it lightly, so you can blend it out slightly so you notice it's not black, but you can't, it's not going to be too thick to where it's going to overpower the purple. Once you have the black in your crease, I'm going back into an E30 brush, and I'm going to blend out the line with some of the purple that we have in our crease. So I just picked up a little bit more product, not too much, and we're just going to blend out this black slightly so it turns more of a deep purple instead of the kind of dark shimmery black. Okay, so now we're done with the look. All I'm going to do is apply my eyeliner and mascara. I'll come back and show you what I use on the rest of my face. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, like always, I'm just going to show you a picture, and I'll show you that now. Okay, so as you can see, the eyeshadow is really, really dramatic, and so is the eyeliner. I winged my eyeliner out a lot farther than I normally would. For my eyeliner, I just used my Maybelline Eye Studios gel liner in Blackest Black, like I normally do. And then for my waterline, I actually used my Prestige Eye Kohl in Midnight as a tool, and it's just a blue eyeliner. And I just used my MAC Waveline Fluid Line, and I dipped my Prestige Eye Kohl in this and used it as a tool to apply the fluid line to my waterline. For my cheeks, I used a combination of two blushes. I used my NYX Cream Blush in Rose Petal. And I just applied that onto my apples and blended it back. And then on top of that, I applied my Maybelline Expert Wear Blush in Dusty Mauve. And this is what it looks like. And then I used some bronzer. I used my MAC Refined Golden Bronzing Powder. And I just contoured with this, applied it along my hollows, under my jaw, and then blended it up into my temples. For my mascara, I used my Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express in Blackest Black. Just because I actually don't have false lashes anymore, I can't find them, and I just haven't been in the mood to wear them, so I haven't gone out and bought any. So I just applied a couple coats of mascara. You can do that. Mix a couple different mascaras together to see if you can get more of that false lash look instead of actually applying false lashes, if that's something you wanted to try. For my lips, I used my Rimmel Moisture Renew lipstick in Vintage Pink. And then on top of that, I applied my NYX Luscious Lip Gloss palette in the Perfect Everyday Colors. It's number 3, and I just applied this shade right here. And then after that, I just took a tissue and blotted that off so that it wasn't so glossy looking and so bright and dark. So I wanted it to be a little bit like less intense, so I just blotted that. That's pretty much it as far as products go, other than what I showed you in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to check out some pictures and a full list of products. I will have the link to my blog below. I will also have the link again to the picture that I used as inspiration in the bottom bar below as well. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to comment below telling me what you guys think, and if you have any requests, don't forget to comment below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed again, and until my next video, bye!